5 alleged members of a Venezuelan gang have been indicted on federal charges for murder, kidnapping, other violent crimes. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
I'm Steve Eagers. 9 o'clock. The case involves the alleged kidnapping of 3 people in Farmers Branch in August of 2024. Officials from the Department of Justice say the 5 were trying to better their position in the gang. Fox 4's David Centendry has more on these indictments. David?
Hey guys, a federal grand jury indicted these alleged gang members on Tuesday. They had already been in custody on state charges related to a murder and kidnapping plot.
Those defendants charged in our indictment are all foreign nationals who have illegally been present at one time or another in this country. 5
Venezuelan nationals, including the 4 pictured here, now face federal racketeering and conspiracy charges related to a 2024 kidnapping and murder in North Texas. The suspects, alleged members of Venezuela-based gang Tren de Aragua, described by the federal government as an international criminal organization. The federal charges tie in to state capital murder and kidnapping charges from a Farmers Branch case in 2024.
A man and 2 kids had their hands zip-tied and were kidnapped by TDA members.
Nilzolt Petit was found shot to death. Police believe the 33-year-old was working with Tren de Aragua members on a nationwide ATM theft scheme, but failed to pay them.
Once the TDA members realized the man could not pay them any money, they pulled over by a bridge in Dallas and told the man to jump off. When he refused to do so and attempted to flee, a TDA member gunned him down, execution style, in front of the 2 children.
It looks to me like the federal government doesn't want to take any chances here.
Attorney John Helms is a former federal prosecutor not connected to this case. Helms points out the state case against one suspect, Carlos Zambrano Bolivar, resulted in a mistrial after a jury could not reach a unanimous verdict. Bolivar claimed he was a victim being sex trafficked by the gang. Prosecutors, however, claimed he played a pivotal role in the murder and kidnappings.
By charging it as a racketeering case, the federal government can bring in all kinds of evidence about the gang and its activities that maybe wouldn't have been able to come in a state court prosecution. All the defendants will be tried together instead of separate trials like you normally have at the state level. So that means that all of the evidence involving everyone will be in front of the jury.
During a news conference highlighting the connections to North Texas on Wednesday, the Department of Justice also announced multiple arrests in Chicago related to this victim in the red sweatshirt, allegedly kidnapped and murdered by Tren de Aragua members in May.
These violent murders should never have occurred.
I reached out to the Dallas County District Attorney's Office today for an update on those state charges, but at this point in time haven't heard back. Steve, Heather.
All right, David Centendry, thank you.